Brianna mentally Broomfield, Colorado. Chickasaw Slaya. Greetings, my name is Brianna Bailey. I am 18 years old and from Broomfield, Colorado. I am an enrolled member of the Chickasaw Nation. I am the senior at Broomfield High School and co-chair of the American Indian Youth Leadership Institute, otherwise known as AIYLI. I am honored to have the privilege to speak on behalf of the first Empowering Native Youth Conference held in Denver, Colorado on March 10th through March 12th. Here's a short video introducing the inception of the project.
It is estimated that over 50,000 American Indian people from over 100 different tribes reside in the Denver metropolitan area, making it a hub for Indian country. According to national statistics, 32% of all American Indian people in the United States are under the age of 18.
Even though there are thousands of Native youth living in and around Denver, we do not all live in the same neighborhoods or cities. So we're proposing a project that would bring Native youth together to plan our own leadership conference and many more projects to come.
The conference will provide us with leadership skills that will benefit the Native people of the Denver metro area right now and in the future. This will help us lead and plan for the upcoming United National Indian Tribal Youth Conference that will be held here in July 2017.
This is the first time that anyone has tried to bring Native youth together from around the Denver area and mobilize them to help this community.
Wopila!
Thank you, Nopo.
Thank you!
As co-chair of AIYLI, our organization recognizes the importance of acknowledging the difficulties most Indigenous students my age face growing up in today's society. We lack the resources necessary to build our leadership and how to properly stand up for ourselves and our communities. AIYLI has planned many leadership development conferences and stepped up this year as a project collaborator to help with the first Empowering Native Youth Conference in Denver. Personally, I volunteered as the female student representative on the Agenda Planning Committee. We met once a week before meeting with the Planning Committee to prepare the agendas, discuss solutions to previous disagreements, and lay out tasks in which we had to complete by certain deadlines. Through this opportunity, I built strong relationships with not only a fellow peer, but 2 adult mentors, in which they encouraged me to lead the meetings and earn the trust and respect from other Indigenous students who helped over the course of the 3-month planning period. There were difficulties we faced, especially finding ways to come to consensus on topics between the youth and adults. We believed it was a priority for us to incorporate a culturally appropriate theme, logo, as well as well-spoken American Indian speakers at the sessions during the 2-day conference. We hope to grow the Empowering Native Youth Conference through community service projects. With regard to AIYLI, we hope to establish our own 501c3 and develop beyond high school leadership. 2 months later, individuals have continued to ask me how this leadership role has taken a direct impact on my life, or what did you take away from this conference? You'll switch the slide for me, please. Thank you. As Mistress of Ceremonies, I had the privilege to MC the conference and participate in his sessions. Although I learned various techniques from each session, there was one in particular that stood out to me, spoken by Colorado Indigenous artist Greg Deal. This particular mural in the bottom right corner is found in Baltimore, Maryland, and it is called The Duality of Indigeneity. I have to ask you what this image means to you. What if I told you that these 2 boys were the same individual? As a young Indigenous person myself, one question in particular that individuals always seem to find necessary to ask is, how Native are you? What if I told you these two boys are the same individual? Have you realized our race is the only one that has to show proof of our nationality? Have you realized our society continues to incorporate Native American warriors as mascots? Have you realized our society continues to produce provocative Pocahontas costumes for girls to wear around Halloween? Have you realized textbook publishers and educators focus on bigger catastrophes like world wars instead of facing the truth our Indigenous ancestors have gone through? Although I do not dress in the traditional clothing my ancestors once wore, it does not make me any less of an Indigenous person. From this conference, I have gained the confidence in myself to not let others define what it means for me to be Native. Keeping in mind mind, we need to know the history to back up our arguments against stereotypes shared in our society. This fall, I plan to attend Gonzaga University in Spokane, Washington. I hope to major in environmental studies, minoring in Native American studies, as well as the comprehensive leadership program. I plan to learn the Chickasaw language and bring awareness to local environmental issues that currently harm our communities. I hope to help AIYLI start a college chapter in the Spokane area next fall. This adult and youth partnership has instilled a spark inside of me I am excited to share with the rest of the world. I am proud to say I am not just another youth leader living in today's society. I am a Native American youth leader living in today's society.